Accountability is finally coming to the Pentagon and its bloated bureaucracy. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced a purge, ordering a minimum 20% reduction of 4-stars and flag officers in the active duty component, as well as a 20% reduction in the National Guard.
We're going to shift resources from bloated headquarters elements to our warfighters. Now, this is not a slash and burn exercise meant to punish high-ranking officers. Nothing could be further from the truth. This has been a deliberative process, working with the Joint Chiefs of Staff with one goal: maximizing strategic readiness and operational effectiveness.
Here with me to discuss this, Montana Senator and former Navy SEAL Tim Sheehy. Senator, I can already hear the complaints that Trump is just willy-nilly gutting all these essential personnel, endangering America.
In war, there's no second place, and we have to be ready to win wars. And after every military disaster in American history, after the opening phase of the Civil War when the Union was getting its butt kicked, to Pearl Harbor, President Lincoln and President Roosevelt both did a cleanse of our general officer ranks to, as Secretary Hegseth just said, refocus on combat readiness. This is not an attack on these generals who served decades in uniform. We thank and honor them for their service, of course, but we have to reorient our military towards combat lethality, battlefield readiness. The Navy has 300 admirals and 250 ships.
Well, explain, why is that?
Well, normally a ship is commanded by a commander or a captain, and an admiral will command a flotilla or a squadron of 4, 5, 10 ships at a time. Ooh. Now we have 10 times more admirals than we need as far as a ship count, and China builds ships 230 times faster than we do. So we have a structural challenge in our military-industrial complex, and that starts with the leadership. And in any organization, if you want to change it, you have to start at the top.
The CNN military analyst is the typical of those who are slamming Hegseth about what he's trying to do here. Watch this.
I don't see the correlation between reducing the size of the general officer ranks, flag officer ranks, and increasing the size of the enlisted population. There's not a lot of real substance to what he's trying to achieve. I think he's flexing his muscles.
Is the spider right?
Well, so says a 2-star general retired, still collecting a general's pension. Why don't we ask the sergeants and the privates and the captains and the majors, the people who are on the battlefield paying the price for poor decisions back home? And I can promise you, when Afghanistan collapsed and folks like me and many of my friends, including my wife, who served on the ground in Afghanistan, we were pretty damn pissed off about the decisions made at upper echelons that led to a complete and utter disaster in Afghanistan that set off a domino effect around the world that we're now still seeing in Israel and Ukraine. So the simple fact is accountability starts at the top. There's never going to be performance in our leadership ranks without accountability. And what Secretary Hegseth and the President have directed is our military needs to refocus on battlefield effectiveness. We need to streamline our weapons systems and acquisition processes to focus on lethality, and that starts with the generals.
That, to me, it's just common sense. Trump says this isn't political, it's common sense. Great to see you, Senator. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.